Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm here today to welcome everyone to the LatinX and AI Research Workshop at the 2021 International Conference on Machine Learning. I'm a senior machine learning engineer at Unity Technologies. My main focus at Unity is on reinforcement learning, specifically on the Machine Learning Agents or ML Agents toolkit. Along with myself, Miguel Alonso Jr., and Maria Luisa Santiago, we are this year's General and Logistics chairs for the LXAI Research Workshop. As everyone knows, SARS-CoV-2 and the disease it causes, COVID-19, has ripped through the entire world, causing millions of deaths worldwide. Our hearts go out to all those that have lost loved ones to this horrible disease. This year's workshop is being held virtually in order to maintain the safety and ensure the health of those in our community. However, do not be disheartened. Although we cannot meet in person, our virtual offering will be an amazing experience nonetheless. Please bear with us, as it's always tricky to organize a fully virtual conference. If you do encounter any difficulties accessing the workshop page or live stream, please do not hesitate to contact us. The mission of the LatinX and AI organization is to help create opportunities for Latinx folks to enter the field of AI and connect with others in the field, with the hopes that these connections will foster career and professional development and growth opportunities. It is a volunteer-led organization that supports engineering and research-related initiatives in AI, including this workshop here at ICML. Not only does the LXAI org create mentoring opportunities for underrepresented folks in AI, but also creates access points for major conferences, connects the community with numerous job opportunities to further career development, and nurtures a continuing relationship with academia, industry, and governments. To those of you that are not part of our community, you can find out more and join by visiting our website, latinxandai.org. If this is your first time attending an LXAI workshop, welcome. We hope that you will find today's programming engaging, educational, and inspiring. I encourage you to connect with as many folks as you can over the course of the workshop, as well as the rest of the ICML conference. To those returning, a big thank you. It's your community efforts that make this workshop possible. Although, as you might have noticed by the name, this workshop focuses on highlighting incredible work by Latinx individuals. However, we are an inclusive community and welcome scientists and engineers from all backgrounds beyond Latinx as allies, and we hope that the workshop will help participants forge not only key professional alliances, but also lasting friendships within and beyond the Latinx and AI community. We have an incredible program lined up today that covers all of the major areas of machine learning, from computer vision and natural language processing to reinforcement learning and unsupervised learning. Throughout the day, you will also hear from our 4 amazing keynote speakers, each accomplished researchers and engineers in their respective fields. Now in the morning, you will have a chance to hear from Dr. Marinel Vasquez, Assistant Professor of Computer Science at Yale University. Dr. Vasquez leads the Interactive Machines Group. Next, you will hear from Dr. Celia Cintas, Research Scientist at IBM Research Africa. In the afternoon, Dr. Esteban Hrushka, Interim Head of Research at Megagon Labs and Adjunct Professor at Carnegie Mellon University. And to wrap up the afternoon, Dr. Ana Bazan, Professor at the Informatics Institute of the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul. Each keynote presentation will be 30 minutes long, followed by a 10-minute live Q&A. We strongly encourage everyone to participate and engage with the speakers. It's a great and exciting opportunity to talk to the best and brightest of the Latinx community. I'll also take this opportunity to point out to everyone the Latinx and AI website for today's schedule. If you visit the website, you should be able to find an updated schedule where you can keep track of all the events that are happening and make sure you don't miss any exciting talk. I would now like to take this opportunity to thank our wonderful sponsors for their support. Without their efforts, we would not have been able to host such a fantastic event. At our platinum sponsorship level, Google Research. At our gold sponsorship level, Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon Science. and at our bronze level, Apple, NVIDIA, and Salesforce. Please be sure to check out the sponsor booths where you can inquire about career opportunities and chat with folks from the top AI companies in the world. I would now like to take a moment to thank the organizing committee. Their outstanding work over the last several months has come together and resulted in a stellar event for our community. You already know me, Miguel Alonso Jr., but I'd like to extend a big thank you to my co-chair, Maria Luisa Santiago, who has shouldered the majority of the burden for making sure this conference, this workshop goes off without a hitch. For our presentation chairs, Rocio Milagros Soria Cos and Fiorella Manco Fernandez, our mentorship chairs, Vinicius Carida, Pedro Braga, Lourdes Ramirez Serna, and Diana Diaz and Paola Cascante. Our program committee chairs, Leonel Rosso and Gabriel de Oliveira Ramos. Our public relations and website chairs, Walter Mayor Toro and Vanessa Guilede. Our sponsorship and finance chair, Dennis Nunez and William Berrios Rojas. And our volunteer chair, Eric Mendez Guzman. I would also like to extend a huge thank you to our advisors, volunteers, program committees, and reviewers. We really appreciate the time and effort everyone put in to making this event a wild success. This year, we had 35 submissions with 24 accepted papers. Accepted papers will be hosted on our website and poster presentations will be available through Slides Live. So don't worry if you have to miss a session. The accepted papers will be presented in 4 spotlight/poster sessions, each with 6 presentations that will last approximately 5 minutes. At the end of each spotlight session, there will be a 10-minute Q&A. If you have questions for any of the speakers, please wait until the end of each poster session. We will also have 2 mentoring sessions, one at 11:05 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and one at 3:55 p.m. PST, each lasting 1 hour. We will take a 1-hour lunch break at 12:05 p.m. PST. Closing remarks will be at 4:55 p.m. PST, followed by our social hour from 5 to 7 p.m. PST. I'd also like to mention that some of the sponsorship events will be happening through GatherTown, Topia, and Google Meet. Stay tuned for details throughout the workshop. As with most conferences and workshops, we would like to highlight certain papers and presentations to elevate exemplary work by those in our community. Throughout the day, we will be sharing a poll to vote on the best presentation and poster awards, and announcements will be made in our closing remarks this evening. So please be on the lookout for the poll so that you can participate. And a few housekeeping details before I part. Please keep questions for speakers until the Q&A session. Please be respectful to the speakers when asking your questions. Given the fully virtual nature of the conference, please be patient and understand if there arises technical difficulties throughout the day. Since this is a virtual conference, we have participants from all over the world, so we expect some minor delays here and there as internet speeds vary widely. If you're having trouble accessing the workshop, websites, or GatherTown or Topia, please contact me immediately at Miguel@latinxinai.org.